Here at the Bass University, we travel around the country bringing to you fishing from the best lakes, and this episode we're on Lake Chickamauga. It's famous, it's on an upswing, it's putting out giants. The Florida strain bass here have started to get huge. And here at the Bucket List, hey, we're gonna teach you guys how to fish this lake. We're with Wesley Strader. We're gonna be spending some time with him. He's gonna be showing us all of his shallow water tactics that he likes to use here and really all over the country to be successful in that water that's this deep, way in the backs of places. And he's a spinnerbait guru. Enjoy it. Bass University Bucket List, Pete Gluzak for Bass U TV.
I've always had a love for fishing, not just bass fishing, but the bass bug really hit me when I was about 13 or 14 years old. And one of the best things that my dad ever did for me was, for me and my brother, was he bought us a 14-foot John boat and all we had was a paddle. And that's probably what really helped me more than anything, is just being able to paddle around the cove that we lived in and figure out just how to catch bass at different times of the year without a depth finder, without a trolling motor. You know, if you wanted to catch a bass, you had to work for it. Like if the wind was blowing really hard, you know, you did a lot of paddling. Me and my brother got in a lot of fights over who was gonna paddle and hold us there while the other one cast. So, you know, that probably honed me more than anything as far as on my bass fishing skills and prepared me for what I've turned into. The reason Lake Chickamauga is probably a bass fisherman's dream is you've got every type of fishing scenario that you could want. We have creeks that come in that are gin clear, we have grass, we have river bars, we have ledges, we have rock bluffs. We've got just about every type of fishing scenario that you could have in an impoundment. We've got current, we've got no current, we've got the Hiawassee River that runs in. It's usually always stained. Docks, rocks, sticks, twigs, branches, we got it all here. So it's not just a one-dimensional fishery. It's not like where you go somewhere where it's like say up north in a smallmouth fishery where it's just, you know, just sand. We are a target-rich environment, I would say. Let me get that right there first. So all you gotta do is talk about leaving and you'll catch one. Look how fat and healthy they are. Some old healthy river bass. And the great thing about it is it's centrally located. It's a lot closer destination to, you know, catch that bass for your lifetime. When you pitch that in a mat, you want it to free fall. You want it to free fall down through the mat. And like I said, 90% of the time they get it on the drop, but every once in a while you need to pull it up, shake it underneath the mat, right up under the canopy, and then let it fall back. Sometimes that's when they bite it the best. But most time it's on the initial fall. Dude, I watched him wake to get that thing. Whoa, shark through the grass to get it. One key component to throwing a spinnerbait in a laydown. You always want to come with the limbs. Like you don't want to go pull up to say that laydown was facing that way. I don't want to pull up and start throwing my spinnerbait out here and wind it against the limbs. You always want to come, see how the limbs are all facing toward me? You want to come with the limbs. Because if you go against the limbs, a lot of times it gets in a fork of the tree and you can't get it through there, you get hung up. This is why you practice casting. You want to be able to like really pick that apart, throw it into hard to reach places. Oh, dude, they are crushing that thing. I mean, crushing it. That actually come up and eat it off the bed. Right by a stump.
Well, it's a decent one.